Good morning. It's whatever Wednesday. I create for you, of course. My name's Lori, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, but I've got a little bit of an update first. In one of my other videos, I showed you guys this extreme horror sticker book that I had gotten with all kinds of cool stickers in it. And then I thought the way I was going to use these stickers was create a sketchbook, and I have done that. Now I can't remember what this book actually was. I think this was actually a sketchbook, and I put a new cover on it, used some stickers for the front, and then I did some for the back here and the very back. And I took the stickers out of here with the intention of here, let me get you guys down a little bit closer here. Of showing you what my idea was for those stickers. Now, this was, like I said, this was a sketchbook. So what I did was I took these stickers, put them on a page. Hopefully you can see I did a sketch. I put the sticker down here and I sketched, and then I'll do the coloring later. So my first step in this whole book was putting it together with stickers in the corners, and then my second go around on this will be to sketch, and then my third will be to color them in, and then I'll have a complete sketchbook. But I'm just going to go through right now and show you most of the, or all of them. I'll do a flip through of the stickers I chose. I've already done two. Here, I see. Yes, I did two. Okay, then I have this one. Scarecrow. Dracula. Or zombie werewolf, vampire. She's pretty, isn't she? She's having a good morning. And that guy. This guy, you know what, I was also thinking, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet or not, but when an image is big like this, I would either just do it up here, but it's smaller like that is, or I will do it over here and do it this direction. But I'm not sure if I wanted to do that or not. I'm debating on that scenario, because I do not have trouble. I've noticed that I have the ability to take something small and make it big, or take something big and make it small when I sketch. I don't know how I got that ability to do that, but I do. So I'm glad I have it. So I took out stickers. I think I took out every sticker that wasn't doubled. And so I got a lot of pages in here. And I also, when I do these books, and you can do this too probably if you feel so inclined, I should have went through the whole process of how I made my book. Now I'm not going to flip through all of the pages that I did. Here, I can just do a quick one of these so you can see all the stickers that I have. But what I did was this spiral notebook is an easy way to take them apart, is to just pull these. I'm not going to do it now because it took me forever to get them at the right spot. But you pull these and pull them open to a certain extent, and then you can just take these things out. And that's what I did, and that's how I was able to cover the front and get it right to the end. See that? And then I took a paper punch. The way I did it was I did one side so I could see where the holes were. These little square things were on on this board. And then I took a paper punch and went through. Then I did the back, and I was able to see the hole openings on this side, and I was able to paper punch it through. So I was able to do it that way. Or you can also do it that you have your paper, you put it on your scrapbook paper, cut it out, put this over top, and then just put a dot wherever you need to make a hole, and just make it with a paper punch. And it's as easy as that. If you don't like whatever the cover is on your... This one was a generic one. I think it just said sketchbook, and it had some kind of picture of a book, and so it wasn't... I wanted to make it different and use the stickers. So I just wanted to let you know that's what I had planned to do, and I've done it. And this is going to be like something I can take with me. I don't need to get on Google to get a reference photo for anything. I can take this, my pencils, my erasers, and just take it with me. And what I really like about it is you don't have to worry about it being open like that. You can put it to the back, and it's sturdy enough that you don't need anything extra. No clipboard, no nothing. Okay, so now that I've gotten that out of the way and showed you that for whatever Wednesday, what my idea, hope you can take that idea and do something with it. So, like if you go to a thrift store and you find a spiral bound that has those, just look at it, because you have to make sure that you have ones that can be pulled apart. Those are the ones that you can easily work with. Okay, back to something else. Now, I found in my stash of things, I was must have got this at a yard sale or a thrift shop or something. I don't quite remember, but I've had it for a hot minute, and I've never never did anything with it. And so, looking to see if there's a price tag anywhere. And so it says color your own puzzle. Oh, here, look, it was $3. I must have got it at a yard sale, because this looks like a yard sale sticker. So anyway, I've never done anything like this. I have tons of puzzles that already are printed up, the regular puzzle, and I've always wanted to do them, but I've not. They're just sitting around. So I got this because I also do adult coloring, and I thought, wow, this is gonna be a cool thing to do. So I have not even opened it, but I'll take a puzzle piece out. So these are just like printed like a I don't know, it reminds you of a book print, like newspaper print, but they're thick, so it won't matter what you use to color it with. But I'm going to read on the back here, and they're nice size too. They're not the dinky little ones. Now hopefully, because I got it at a yard sale, hopefully everything, there's 300 pieces here. I haven't gone into that. I'm going to read what it says on the back. This is the actual puzzle image that's in the box. And it says what to use to color your puzzle. When choosing supplies to color your puzzle, we suggest colored pencils or markers with fine tips. Crayons may be too thick for the intricate details, like around here. I'm talking. Coloring techniques. There are so many great techniques when it comes to coloring. Below are the most commonly used. Hatching. The closer the lines, the darker the color. That's like making straight lines. And cross hatching, overlap lines in different directions, crisscrossing them. Layering and mixing color. Blending colors by adding dark color on top of light color. That's pretty self-explanatory. Stippling. The closer the dots are, darker the shading will appear. That's just tapping it and making little dots. Then scribbling is random short lines with varied pressures. So I have not tried any of these in any of my coloring ventures except for the blending. There are no rules though. Color any way you like. Be creative, have fun, and unwind. Colored pencils and markers not included. Okay, it says mixing colors. When mixing colors, always start coloring with the lighter color and then color with the darker color on top. This is important especially when using markers, as the lighter marker tips might get stained. So that's a good point. So, like, I'm pretty sure you could use gel pens on here too. That'd be awesome. Which might be, like, I have loads of glitter gel pens, so mine would be glitterified. Okay, so this says it has 300 pieces. And it also says it is from www.spinmaster.com. And that is spelled SPINMASTER.com. So, and this is a Dollar General, actually. A Dollar General puzzle. Huh! I didn't know they had them at Dollar General, but it's showing it right here. So this is what I would do. And it's just me. And this would make sense to do this. If you're going to do it to color it, to make it look nice, you won't just take a piece out and start coloring it willy-nilly. Unless that was that's what you want to do. Maybe have family fun night. Put out all the pieces out on the table. And people will just take pieces and just color them willy-nilly, however you want to color them. And then, when all the pieces are colored, put it together and use Mod Podge or puzzle glue, and you've got something you can hang up that everybody contributed to, and you've got a picture. You could do this. This is what I like about this is this can be a family affair. It can be, you can do it rainy day project, snowy day project, something that's fun and different. And I know kids would love this, because if you could do that with the kids, they could say, look, we colored this, we put it up on the wall, we colored that together. So it's a family friendly project. I think this would be cute. Even, I know this probably sounds stupid too, but like if you're getting married and you have so many guests, have them pick a puzzle piece out, color it, and on the back write their name or write something, some little gesture on the back of the piece. Write their names on the back and the date, so you know who colored that piece. And when they're all done, you're going to have a picture that everyone at your wedding has contributed to. You could do that at a birthday party. And that could be a birthday gift or anniversary. I do not know what all the designs are that are available. I don't know if they're all just like this, all just floral or whatever. But dive into it. Go to that website, www.spinmaster.com. See if you can find out if they have other designs. That would be cool. And let me know if you've done that, and put it down in the comments. Let me know if you've done that, and if you have other ideas. Because if people read the comments, they'll see what other ideas you come up with. But here's the thing. I used to put puzzles together, mostly wolf puzzles and Native American puzzles. And I used to take the Mod Podge. You can either use the Mod Podge, or you could use puzzle glue, which is basically the same stuff. But I would get the Mod Podge with the glossy, so that when I do the top, it comes out really nice. And then I used to put them in a picture frame, and those were the pictures. We'd do puzzles. My kids and I would do the puzzles, and then I'd glue them, and then that was our decoration in our living room and dining room. But if you really want to do it you're by yourself, not piece by piece like I mentioned you could do, put it together. And when you put it together, don't Mod Podge the top. When you're putting it together and you have it together, what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of cardboard the same size or bigger than your puzzle, and you're going to put it on top of your puzzle, and you're going to slide another piece of cardboard underneath your puzzle. Actually, you're going to put the puzzle here. Oh, I'm all over the place today. You're going to put the puzzle together on a piece of cardboard, a big piece of cardboard. Once you've got it all done, you're going to put another piece of cardboard on top. You can get foam board at Dollar Tree or whatever. And once you've got it done, you sandwich between these two pieces, get someone to help you to flip it, so that when you take off the cardboard or whatever you're going to use, the back is showing. And you're going to glue all that one time through. Let it sit, let it dry. Then when you have it all glued, flip it over, and you're going to be able to color it, be good to go in coloring it. But do not put the Mod Podge on the front, because I do not think you will be able to color on top of it. I've never done it. I don't know if it's a possibility. I have Mod Podge here, which is a water-based glue sealer and finish. Now this is doesn't really say it's matte finish. I usually do the glossy, but I got this at Dollar Tree. But you can get it anywhere. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it anywhere. But like I said, if you want to just put your puzzle together and color it as a whole, put it down on cardboard or foam board, put it together, put another piece over top when you're done, flip it, and glue the back. Once it's dry, you can flip it back over and start to color. Or you can do the piece by piece. Whatever you feel you can do. Another thing I would check into before, and I don't think it's going to affect it, but depending on the markers or it won't affect colored pencil, but like gel pen and markers, what I would do is get a piece of paper, color with whatever you're feeling like you're going to color with, let it dry, and then take the Mod Podge and go over top to make sure that it doesn't move move the ink, that it gets all yucky, like you have 3 colors on one little piece, and once you put the Mod Podge on, it starts to smear it into each other. So I would test to make sure, if you plan on keeping this masterpiece and sealing it, make sure whatever you're coloring with isn't something that the Mod Podge messes up. It's an easy test. Get out your markers, whatever you plan. But once you've found something that isn't going to be affected by Mod Podge, stick with it. Don't vary from it, because you could have issues. I'm pretty sure Sharpies will be okay. Don't quote me on that. But Maybe I should have done some kind of, this is all spur of the moment thing. I had this sitting on my shelf and I'm like, okay, that's a good whatever Wednesday project. So I hadn't had the time to think through the processes until now, or I would have showed you that this is what works and what doesn't work. Like, I have Crayola super tips to use. I have gel pens. I have colored pencils. And so far, those are maybe the three things that are good to use. And they're not expensive. They're not expensive items. Those are things you can get at Walmart or Dollar General or Dollar Tree. But please, for the sake of not ruining all your hard work on this masterpiece that you're going to create, please test first. And if you do get to that point, let us know how it fared out. Try to post a pic if you can to the community posting or whatever, and hashtag it color your own puzzle. Meanwhile, if I have a moment, I will do, like, next Wednesday. By next Wednesday, I will try different things with the Mod Podge, and I will see what is okay and what isn't, and I'll show you before I do whatever project I planned for next Wednesday's whatever Wednesday. Otherwise, I think it's a fun project. I think it's a good family bonding project. I think it's something that would be a great gift. I would love if I had a puzzle like this. As a grandparent, you could get one of these puzzles and give it to your grandkids and say, color this for me. And have them color it. When they're all done, put the puzzle together, put it up on the wall, and you have a masterpiece by your grandkids. Another thing is, you could do this as a Mother's Day project or a Father's Day project. It doesn't matter, as long as they have other designs, because I don't know how well flowers would go over with for a Father's Day present, but I know that I've seen puzzles that they're little, that you can get at craft stores and such, that are like postcard. They're like postcard size, and maybe even just a little bit bigger, that are blank, where you can not only color them, but draw something on them. That's another idea that you can do. I do believe I did see them at craft stores like Michael's. I'm not sure if Walmart might have some. I would check in the craft area where the paints are, and where they have the wood cutouts and all that other stuff. Just check in the craft section of your Walmart. They might have those little ones that you can buy. And that would be cute. That would be even cute to send in the mail, like a little birthday present. Here, I drew this and was thinking of you. And then, put it in a box, and they have to put it together. They have to put together their gift. That's a pretty cool thing too. They have a puzzle, and then you can just send a little bottle of this with, and say, here, you're going to need this once you get it together, and to seal it so you can keep it. All those are great ideas. All those are fun ideas. And maybe further on down the line, I will be able to have samples of stuff like that. Right now, my life is pretty hectic. I've been destashing stuff and going through the attic and going through our shed storage and our basement, everything, getting it all together. We're having a town-wide yard sale on the 18th of April, So I'm trying to get everything priced and in boxes to go so that people take it, and just I don't have that excess stuff that's just sitting and not being thought about or used, and someone else can use it. So I'm a little bit busy with that. Plus I get things ready for an auction every month, and then I also post stuff on Marketplace. Right now funds are tight, so I do what I can with what I have, and that's all you can do. Doesn't make sense to complain about it. Just work with your situation and it'll eventually work itself out. And that's the way I'm looking at it right now. If you don't have positive vibes, you have negative vibes, you're going to manifest negativity, and you're never going to get out of the rut that you feel like you're in. So, stay positive, stay optimistic, stay focused, and things will work out for you. Check out my shorts that I posted today that basically says stuff like that. It's called Take Chances. Basically telling you don't give up on what you're doing, and tomorrow's a new day, a new start. There's always tomorrow until there isn't, right? Okay, enough of that drama. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this inspires you to try something new. And there are so many ways of giving unique gifts and creating. Always create. Keeps your mind busy. Keeps your mind occupied. So you're not thinking on the hard stuff. And it's a great therapy. It's a great avenue. And it feels good to give to others, right? Thank you so much for stopping by. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you join in on our little creative family. And even if you're not creative, to enjoy what we create on this channel. That's why my handle is I Create For You. And comment. I'd love to hear your input on and ideas on this little project. And also on the idea for a sketchbook. This really helps. I mean, you can get any stickers, any type. You can get all unicorns, you can get all whatever. You can go out and buy stickers out the wazoo of whatever theme you like and make your own special, unique sketchbook that you can take on the go and do wherever. Great idea, right? Try it. You might like it. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay creative, stay a little creepy, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye for now.